Hello, my lovely Pisceans. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your December 2019 love reading. This will go into January 2020 because, it's late in the month. I was having technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to upload the readings on time like I had originally planned. So this is kind of half and half, the December energy, mainly currently, and then going into January, which of course I'll do a January reading to be more in depth on what's going on the beginning of the year. But so this energy is within a month's time from the time you view it, even if you don't watch it in December or January. So keep that in mind because time is fluid. I just wanted to apologize for the delay, but readings normally aren't late. And I do feel like the universe was messing with my technology at least a couple of the times, and then, I think just the stuff I had is shit, so it is what it is. I got some new equipment. I'm borrowing my sister's laptop, so hopefully everything is good for now until I can get my own laptop. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you would like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I will gladly give you all the information you need on personal readings. It's on the community tab towards the very end of the list, and it's also on my website. Check me out on Patreon if you would like. I do some stuff over there, and I'm going to be adding more in 2020. But yeah, so let's see, the energy that I'm sitting in right now. I feel like I need to tell you guys that this is definitely not going to be for everyone. This can get pretty specific. My readings usually do. I mean, there might be bits and pieces that will relate to a little bit of like each and every one of you, but the entire storyline, I don't know. I feel I kind of feel anxious. I feel I'm getting like conflicting energies with this. So I feel like someone, it could be you Pisces, or it could be the person you're dealing with, has a lot of anxiety right now. And not like paranoia or not extreme anxiety, but worry. Like, is this going to happen? It's more like wondering, when is this going to happen? Is this person being honest with me? I feel like past energy is coming forward. So you could be dealing with an ex, someone that you have been with before, or just someone you've known for a very long time. I do feel like there was a connection at one point with whoever this person is that I'm connecting with. It was a very tumultuous relationship. That's the word that they just gave me. So I feel like there was a lot of, it was like high highs and low lows when you were with this person. So it might not be the person that's on your mind that you're watching this video for. For some of you it might be, but for most of you this could just be someone that you thought was gone. Like, oh, thank God they're out of my life. And cross watchers, it could be Pisces, and that's how you feel about them. But if that's the case, I don't know why you're watching this video since it's Pisces video. But anyways, either way, no matter what side it's on, because I really don't know who is who here, someone, it's almost going to be a shock when this person comes back, when they start communicating with you. I just heard friends. They might try to reach out to you through friends, possibly on social media, because that is the best way to get a hold of people these days. I feel like it's a lost connection that's coming back. There is a promise of reconciliation here, but I feel there's like compounded lies with this person, whoever it is. They tend to build you up and tear you down. So they make empty promises. Whoever this is, I strongly feel that. So let's dive right in. So we have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Excuse me, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning, and that's what I feel. I mean, reconciliation can be a bunch of things, and I did hear friends too. So you could be reconciling with friends that kind of went to the wayside. Maybe someone you went to high school with, you could run into them and kind of rekindle a friendship. I feel like there are old connections that are coming back together, and they are positive ones. But if we're talking about love, the reconciliation that I'm feeling is bullshit. It's a lie. Someone is telling you what you want to hear, or what they think you want to hear, because they really don't know what's been going on with you since the disconnect. So they're coming in with all these sweet nothings and kind of gauging you as if you were your past self and you've done some growth since then. And so they don't really know how to approach you. So they're just approaching you in the same way they did before. So I feel like a lot of you are going to feel, you're going to feel agitated by this almost, and annoyed. I mean, some of you could feel flattered at the fact that you're getting this attention, like, oh yeah, I still got it kind of thing. But for the majority of you, especially if this person put you through hell, even if it was just emotional hell, which can be pretty traumatic, it's almost like, why are you here? Why now? What the fuck happened in your life? Because I really feel like with flirt, they're coming in with those sweet nothings. Like, this is, hey baby, you're so beautiful, I missed you, blah blah blah, you're the best I've ever had kind of bullshit. And it's like, really, if I'm the best you've ever had, where the fuck have you been kind of thing. I don't know, I feel deceit. Somebody is bullshitting somebody. It's not the way I really want to start off this story, but that's what I'm feeling, so that's what I have to go with. I do feel like there's options, Pisces, that you have options. You always have options. Even if you don't see them, they're there. You're a water sign. People are very drawn to you. You're the life of the party. You're very mutable. So, you know, you can kind of fit in with the crowd because you can be one way or another way. And I'm not saying like split personalities or anything. It's just you can blend in quite well because, like, socially standing, you can get along with a variety of people. So I feel like you do have a lot of connections, you do have a lot of options. You could be being very flirtatious, especially if you're out at parties or gatherings or whatnot. But I feel like ultimately this reading is saying whoever this person is who's coming back into your life, or trying to, because for most of you, I don't feel like you're going to let them. You might string them along for a bit, but you won't go back to them. They're just coming in with all this bullshit. So what they would like to say to you, Pisces, or what you would like to say to this other person, depending on where you stand in this scenario, is, I'm reminded of you constantly. So this is what this person is saying to you. Like, I think of you all the time. Like, I can't get you off my mind. We must have something special here, you know? I'm a better person because of you, which is something a manipulator will say. I mean, a kind-hearted person would too, but in this case, I feel it's a form of manipulation. Like, you're such a good person, you make me better. It's building you up so they can tear you down. It's almost like I need to hook them, you know, hook, line, and sinker kind of thing. So if I can't hook you, then I know that you've grown enough where you're not going to come back, because these types of people, with the energy that I'm picking up on, they like vulnerable people. They like the weak. They prey on the weak. And I don't want to call any victim weak, because we're all weak in different areas, and we're weak in different times in our lives. And they're predators. They know this. They sense it. It's like they can just pick you out of a fucking crowd. You just go in their radar. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how they do it, but it's happened to me before too. So no judgment. I'm just saying it's like a test. If they can flatter you enough so you fall for their bullshit, they know that they've got you, kind of thing. So it's almost like the universe coming in, sending you this test to see if you're ready. And somebody else got this too. I think it might have been Virgo. I think it was Aquarius, but anyways, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. And so this is putting it on you, but on them at the same time. Like, you know, if I would have known how I would feel right now, or the way my life would have gone, if I had, you know, if I could have predicted everything, I would have made different choices. That's not saying that they wouldn't have left you, or they wouldn't have hurt you, or they wouldn't have done that. You don't know what choices they're talking about, but they're trying to make it sound like I was wrong. but ultimately they're going to turn it around. It's going to be on you in the end, but they're taking the blame right now just to win you over. I wish this energy was better. Ugh. And then what's keeping you apart, or the shadow side of the situation, the obstacle, the underlying issue revolving this person, and it is sitting over reconciliation, is distant. So there could be distance between the two of you, but I feel emotional distance here. I feel like this person only cares about themselves. They act like they care about other people, like they care about you, but they're emotionally distant. And when you were with this person, you could feel that gap. Like, say you went up to this person when you were dating and you'd give them a hug and a kiss and you'd say something really sweet to them. You'd almost feel in your body that you were crossing a line saying that, and they would rarely say this shit to you unless they fucked up. It's just they weren't on the same page as you. And then, exactly, unavailable. So they were unavailable to receive and to give emotions, to give and receive, you know? And they still are unavailable. They're acting. So this is definitely a test from the universe. I can say that right now, because we have a con artist in the midst. That's what I feel. I feel somebody who is a master manipulator. They're emotionally unavailable, they're distant, they're distracted. It's me energy. Yeah, they'll flatter you just so they can get what they want. So this is like a smooth criminal. Dun, dun. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. So your individual energy, Pisces, with or without this person, is the Six of Wands. Can you see that? That is recognition, success. It's a very positive energy. So I feel like you might be doing really well at work, in social settings, just in life in general. Things are finally, you know, kind of going your way. And even if it's not 100% success in your life, you're getting there. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like your hard work is paying off. People are recognizing your talents, your worth, whether we're talking about love or business or just in life in general. So people are seeing you. They're drawn to you. And that's what's bringing this person back, because they see you too, just like everybody else. I just heard public, so some of you could be doing things in the public eye, something in the arts, like, you know, acting. I heard modeling, you know, something where you are center stage, even if you're not the main act, I guess you could say. Your theater, shit like that. I feel something very creative where all eyes are on me kind of thing. I feel like I'm being watched. And I don't feel like I'm being watched in a malicious way. I feel like just I'm being noticed. So that could be why you're feeling very successful. Also, some of you who have wanted this past person to at least acknowledge you or come back for closure, some of you really might have wanted this person to come back, and this is going to really suck and hurt when you find out that they haven't changed. But some of you are very happy that this person is recognizing you and that they're noticing your worth. Let's see. Can I get one more for the Six of Wands, please? I pre-shuffled before the camera because with the new audio, when I shuffle, it gets wicked loud. So I'm trying to cut down on that, because I rewatch my videos, so I'm trying to see like what's good and what's bad. I do like the picture now, though. Judgment. Reversed, not being able to make a decision. So yeah, you're not going to know what to do when this person comes back. Six of Pentacles, because things were not fair, and you know this person gave to other people, and they took a lot. So even if this person didn't cheat, which I feel infidelity, so they probably did do that in the past to you, but if that's not the case, or besides that, I feel like they were a taker. They didn't really give much. They made it look like they were helping other people, or that they had a lot of friends, or, you know, that they were a good person, and they still act this way, but they're not. So I feel like it's got you confused. This attention, this message, this flirtatious shit kind of caught you off guard, like, what? what happened? Like, what went wrong in your life for you to come back here? Why are you here? Kind of thing. It's almost like tying up loose ends because we're going into the new year. And this year, 2019, was all about, expansion and self-love and growth and healing old wounds and dealing with our shadow side. So this person might have been faced with their actions. Someone could have done this to them, or they old wounds are bubbling to the surface, and you did provide a sense of comfort for them, so they're kind of trying to weasel their way back in, and you're like, what? So for whoever this is, you just don't know what the fuck to do. You thought they were gone. Mutual energy between you and this person is the Five of Athamates, which is the Five of Swords. That's one-upping. This is not good. Somebody feels like they have it all, they have the upper hand, and the other person is the giver. So there's a taker and a giver here. And it's literally depicted in this card. The taker, the giver. He has all these swords or daggers, and he's like, here, have mine. So I feel like in the past, or whenever you were with this person, around this person, some of you, this could have just been a shitty friendship that never died. But I feel romantic. I feel like this person took a lot from you, even when you didn't realize it, and you just gave and gave and gave, and you're kind of like, you're seeing this, so you don't really want to repeat history, but this person does, because they feel like they can manipulate you into getting what they want. So they're coming back because something isn't going right in their life. I can tell you that right now. Too much. Why is the Five of Athamates here? So basically, it's pretty unhealthy. It's an unhealthy dynamic between the two of you. It's not balanced at all. It's almost like this guy is wishful thinking, like, oh, did you change? Because look, there's a peacock right here, and this dude has a peacock feather in his hat. So it's almost like he has everything. He has everyone under his thumb, or her thumb. I'm just saying him because there's a guy in the picture, but this could be a female that does this, because women could be just as manipulative as men. Just saying, like, Page of Swords. This person's been watching you. They want to communicate with you. This person's pretty good with their words. They're very flattering. Like I said over here, they're going to come in with a bunch of bullshit. They're going to apologize for past indiscretions with the Seven of Swords reversed. This person was very sneaky. They did not work well with you. There was a third party. I almost feel gossip too. This person might have spread lies about you when you guys split, or whatever the ending was, whether it was romantic or friendship. I feel kind of catty conversation, whether it was between you and this person, or they were just talking shit about you when they were moving on in their life, like everything was your fault. You could do nothing right with this person. Oh God. Yeah, I feel like you're going to keep conversation light with them too, because you don't want to set them off, and you also don't want to get involved, but it's almost like their energy it just wraps around you and engulfs your entirety. You're like, you're here, I can feel it. Like, you're dragging me down. I don't know. It's not good. This person needs to go. Bye-bye. And if you're currently with this person, everything I said stands. It's just, oh man. If you're currently with this person, I feel like a positive connection that's coming back into your life, and that's where the friendship thing came in. Like, you might have been isolated. This person could have isolated you from your friends in the past, and now you're making new friends. So if you're still with this person, these friendships are starting to be rekindled, and there could be almost like a battle between them, like, you're gonna choose them over me kind of thing. Like, I don't know. And if you're not with them, then you're fixing the broken relationships with friends that this person fucked up. So their energy, with or without you, is nature, number 15. This is the devil. Upright. That's not the good way to see it. Yeah, there's very negative energy around this person. I right from the beginning, I felt lies. I felt deceit. I feel trickery. I feel hate. Like, this person was traumatized in some way, shape, or form when they were younger, and I'm not condoning their actions or making excuses for them. I'm just saying that that might have been the catalyst to send them in this direction. And I feel like this person has struggled with shit for a very long time, and that's why they're unavailable and emotionally distant. That's why they act the way they act, for the most part. I just heard psychopathy, so this person could be a psychopath or a sociopath, something along those lines. And there are plenty of people who are psychopaths with the way that their brains are wired, but they don't act violently and they don't harm other people. But then there are ones who, because of their environment, when something bad happens to them, it triggers them to act out in a violent or nasty way. So I feel like there was some trauma with this individual and they do act out. I don't feel like this person has like murdered anyone or anything, but you know, this is the type of person that I wouldn't put it past. If the circumstances were right, if the fire was fueled just perfectly, you know, like the perfect storm, I wouldn't put it past this person. I feel they're very, very manipulative. And with the High Priestess, you know this. It wanted to come out. I'm not going to take it, but I wanted to show you. You're very intuitive, and you've known for a long time that this person, that there's something wrong with them. You tried to get away and you couldn't in the past. I feel like you just don't want to, you don't want to be mixed up in it anymore. Yeah. Your intuition has already told you about this person. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is not moving forward, and it's the universe saying, no, do not give this another chance. Do not give this another go around. It's not that the timing is off. It's this person is off. This is not the one for you. And if this is your story, Pisces or Cross Watcher, you will know 110% in every fiber of your being that this, you'll know, you'll understand, it will make sense, and you'll go, oh my god, that motherfucker's coming back. Like, make sure you have everything blocked on social media if you don't want to deal with it, because I do feel like that they're gonna try, and it is up to you. We all have free will. You can make this choice to stay gone. Just be adamant on it, and don't let them get inside your psyche. So basically, they really don't want to move this forward. There's something they need from you. There's something they need to fulfill them, to get them to wherever they need to go. Could even be money. But this person ultimately is not going to move forward with you in a positive way. They're going to act like it and take you for what you have. Your feelings about this person is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you know this person's full of crap. They stress you the fuck out. They're too much to handle. They cause more problems than good. I feel like you have to take on the brunt of the work with this person. Like, if you shared a household, you paid the bills, you cleaned the house, you cooked, you did this, you did that, you took care of the kids, you did whatever the situation was, but everything fell on your shoulders. And I feel like this person would just took and took and took, and it wore you down to the point where you're just like, I don't even know what the fuck to do anymore when you were with this person. So you're remembering this. You don't, that's how you feel about this person now. When you think of them, you're like, oh god, that's a pain in the ass. I don't want to go down that road again. Like, I feel stressed with it, anxiety, like I felt in the very beginning. I need a drink. Got my ginger ale. Anyways. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Wands here? This person could be a heavy drinker as well. Because I just heard tonic when I took a sip of my soda. And my soda isn't spiked. No, just soda. I should have grabbed the water instead, but oh well. I did what I did. Ten of Wands, please. Why is this here? For Pisces feelings. I was really hoping we were going to get a good one. Hopefully in January we can pull in some really positive energy for like new. That's what I'm going to try to focus on and see if the universe can give me some insight on positive changes for y'all, not just in love, but just in life, and see if anyone new's on the horizon that's not going to bring in any of this bullshit. But I'm reading for a lot of people, and tarot is advice, and it's a guide, and it's here to help those who really need it. So if this person's coming back into somebody's life and, you know, they want to be prepared, that's probably why Spirit's giving me this message. 4 Wands reversed. Yeah. You don't even want... You want your 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. That's what... This is at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. You want this. You want stability. You're working on it. You're getting there. You're moving forward. And you don't want it to go away. You don't want someone to take it. You've worked hard for it. Yeah. You feel like this is a very unstable relationship. This person's unstable. They're like off their fucking rocker, man. I feel like they got a few crayons missing in the box, you know what I mean? Yeah, you just don't want anything to do with them. This is not the relationship you have in mind. How they feel about you is the 8 of Wands. This is getting away fast. It's fast communication, it's fast movement. Some of you literally, with distance here, could have hightailed it out of town. Been like, I'm moving the fuck away from you, or they moved away from you. I feel like you tried to get away from this person in the past, and you've done a good job at it, but they might have found you, especially through social media. They want to talk to you, and they want to talk fast. And that's usually how people like this work. They love bomb the fuck out of you. So basically it's like, let's do this and let's do this quick, and I love you and you're beautiful and blah blah blah. They'll feed you all this horse shit, buy you nice things. Like, they will just be the sweetest motherfucker on the planet. Male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as they can get you back in their good graces. And that's what this is. Let's go quick. Let's go, baby. We gotta go now. And you're like, this doesn't seem right. I have a lot on my plate, you know, I have a job, some of you have children to take care of, my family lives here, my friends are here, and this person's like, I don't care if you love me, you'll leave. Like, no, don't ever fall for that shit. That's when they want to get you isolated so they can fucking tear you apart. The Hangman reversed. This is, you won't be... I don't want you to feel stuck in this situation. Let's get out of this together. I know what I want. I'm seeing things from your perspective now. I see the error in my ways. You know, let's go. They also know that you've released yourself from them, and they're trying. They're either trying right now, or they will be trying, or they did try in December to win your affections back. This person doesn't give up easy, especially when they have their eyes set on someone or something. I just heard theft. So this person might even steal the shit that they want, and they could have stolen from you when you were dating them. I had an ex that did that, and he was a Pisces too. Go figure. I don't know, I haven't even thought about him in a long ass time. Like, it was years ago. But he stole all my change out of my piggy bank because I never looked at my piggy bank. I was just putting all my silver in there, and it was almost full. And after we broke up, fucking thing was empty. I think I had a dime in there, or a nickel or something. It was like 5 cents. I was like, where the fuck did it go? And there was a million and one things. He was horrible. He was absolutely fucking horrible. Hell, this kind of sounds like him, so maybe some of you are dealing with that asshole, and I really hope not, because if you're with someone who's in and out of jail and his name begins with an M, let me know, because it might be the same motherfucker. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. The potential outcome of this situation is the 5 of Wands. There's conflict. I feel like you two are just not on the same page, and you're going to actually speak your mind and tell this person how you feel. Like, no, I don't want to go down this road again. I'm sorry. I don't feel like you're going to be tactless. I feel like you're going to actually be honest with this person and say, you know, been there, done that. You know, I'm glad you're seeing things differently. Even if you know that they're lying, you're going to placate what they say, just so that you don't you know, get them fired up. But I feel like no matter what you say and how you say it, this person's still going to be pissed off because they're not going to get what they want. They're going to act like a child and have a fucking temper tantrum just because, oh, I didn't get the toy I wanted. You know, that's pretty much what it is. So someone's going to be upset. Let's see, what is this conflict about? 5 of Wands. I also feel an inner conflict on your part. I mean, take it where it fits on someone's part, but I'm reading it as you, Pisces. An inner conflict of, like, you know, has this person changed? You know, they were really great in the beginning. So I kind of feel that inner dialogue going on. Because people do grow and some people change, but people like this don't. And I feel like this person, don't let them manipulate their way back in, because I swear, if you ask for a sign, the universe will send it to you. And pay attention to the red flags. Have they told you this story before? Does this feel like history is literally back in your present time? Like you just went in a time machine and it's like, wow, I've been here before. If anything feels familiar like that, then you know they haven't changed. This is their same old antics. And they tend to talk about themselves. So like someone who is self-absorbed like this, who really wants to have their way with anybody, it doesn't even matter if we're talking about love or just any situation, they tend to be all about themselves. So it's like me, me, me. They will start conversations or write letters or messages pertaining to themselves. Like, I was in the hospital because something happened to me. You know, they'll paint the story about how horrible things have been for them. And then they'll say, or if they want to make it sound like they're doing really well to win your affections, it will be about them. They won't even ask you about your life because they probably already know because they've been watching. But besides them already knowing, they don't give a shit about your life. So pay attention to that. If someone's just constantly talking about themselves, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, and if they don't ask you about your life, or if they do ask you and then they change the subject when you answer them, that is a red flag. So keep that in mind. Alright, 5 of Wands. What? Whoa, that one wants to bend. Yep, you're very conflicted about a new beginning. Page of Pentacles. It's in the upright, so this is conflict over starting over. This person's not bringing much to the table, if anything, just a bunch of words, which are meaningless. And, excuse me, they want to start something with you, and you're very conflicted over it. Like, should I? Maybe let's start slow. This person doesn't want to start slow. They want to pick up where they left off. It's like, we had a serious relationship. How can we start slow? Baby, I'm back. No, 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 no. So you're very stressed. You're stressed about this person. I can tell you that right now. For whoever this is for. Let's see. What advice do you have for Pisces in this situation? This icky mofo. You're stronger than this, Pisces. Or cross-watcher. Whoever. So. Your home is protected by angels. So if any of you were worried that this person is going to come in and wreak havoc on what you've built up in your situation, you are being protected. You're being, you're also being guided in what to do. Listen to your dreams and really pay attention to synchronicities and stuff. Like, if you relate to song lyrics, if a song comes on the radio randomly and it's something that reminds you of this person and how bad the relationship was, or just the type of person that they are, crank that bitch up and listen to the words, because that is the universe talking to you. It's warning you, like, you've been here. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. It's like the wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't listen to it. Look at everything everywhere. Oh my word. It will be a mess if you... What the fudge? If you go back. Prayer will help with this situation. Like I said, ask for guidance and you will receive it. You'll be shown the way. That's pretty much what I said, so I'm not going to go back into it. Can I get one more? Romance angels are helping you. So yeah, you're fucking protected, like majorly. That's pretty much all they are. Um, all your advice cards are about how protected you are, and this person's bad news bears. Do not get tangled up in their web of bullshit. I feel like someone, I mean, this could be a cycle, you know, the love them and leave them and come back again cycle. For some of you, like, this could be an on and off relationship with this toxic individual. Just don't let it be on again, you know, because they just want to be able to manipulate you and take advantage of what you have, your resources. If you make good money, or just hell, if you just make more money than them, that's what they want. They don't want you unless they just want to get laid or something. I don't know, but those people are just horrible. I hate readings like this, I really do. But I know that people struggle with this shit more than you even know. Like, I know that there are more good people in the world than there are bad people, but the really good people and empaths, like, if you have this light about you because you're a giving, caring person, they flock to you. And you might feel like, God damn it, if there's only 1% of evil people in the world, why are they all flocking to me? It's because they can sense it. They're drawn to it. They can literally pick you out of a huge crowd. You could be at the fucking mall with thousands of people, and this person would see you stray away from your friends or notice that you're alone and you're walking with your head down. You're not even realizing what your body language is telling these strangers, and this person's like, oh, there's one, and then they'll go talk to you. Like, that's what they do. I am obsessed with watching serial killer documentaries and anything that has to do with behavioral shit and psychology, because I always want to know the why. Not necessarily the how, but why do they do the things they do? Why do these people exist? What are the red flags? Because then you can learn what to look out for. Like, oh, you don't want to stay away from people who do these types of things, you know? But in watching shows like that, and even taking psychology classes, when you learn about group settings, social settings, you know, people when they're alone versus in a group, body language, shit like that, it really does help you realize how these people pick us out. It does. It almost gives you special glasses to see through their eyes, like what they see. You can't think what they think because it's almost unfathomable, the shit that they fucking think about. But it almost gives you a glimpse into their reality, and it's like, wow, okay, I'm gonna look out for that next time. I'm so afraid to date now, I swear to God. I need to stop watching this shit because it does kind of freak me out. But anyways, I'm not saying this person is that bad. I'm just saying they're not good. So that's all I have for you. If it made sense, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Hit me up for a personal. I would love to do that. If you'd like to tell me your story and it's too private to put in a comment, email me. It's in the box below. I love hearing from you guys. I've been down this road. I need to get on my blog and continue writing, because trust me, I've got fucking stories and I would love to share them with you guys. Maybe I could talk about them in a video sometime. Let me know if you're interested in that. But anyways, I feel like my experiences, I had them for a reason, and that reason is to help other people who are experiencing similar things, because I'm definitely not alone, that's for sure. And it happened a long time ago, and I'm at a point in my life where I can talk about it now, and it doesn't get me all emotional. So a lot of time has passed, thank goodness. But anyways, that's what I have for you, my loves. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas or holiday, and I wish you a blessed and wonderful new year, and I will talk to you after the first of the year, my dears. Okay? Bye.